Ladies and gentlemen, this was one of the craziest nights in the NBA as we get ready for the playoffs. The playoffs ain't even here yet, but the NBA was just super wacky tonight. From Magic stepping down, Dwayne Wade and Dirk went for 30 in their home finales with their teams. Crawford went for 51. What more do you need? I guess a game winner between two teams that could potentially face each other in the first round is what you need. Let's play this highlight real quick. Thunder are down 4 with 25 seconds to go against the Houston Rockets and OKC. Chris Paul misses a 3 that would have clinched the game. He misses. Other end, Russell Westbrook drills the 3 over PJ Tucker. After 2 free throws are made by Houston, the Thunder are still down 3 with under 10 to go. Russell Westbrook with the quick dunk. Cuts it down to a 1-point game, then fouls James Harden. Harden's going to go to the line and make the first free throw, and he misses the second. The Thunder are down 2 with a chance to win. Russ has the ball, gives it up to Adams, gets it back to Paul George in the corner for the win. It's good. It's good. It's good. And the OKC Thunder take the 1-point lead. This is a huge game. I'll get to that momentarily. They're up a point now. They were down a lot in this game. They come back, take the lead at home. Harden has one last chance. He gets a good look off over Paul George and misses the likely MVP to be, locked up by PG, if you want to call it that, as Paul George drills the game winner and takes on Harden on the other end. And the Thunder get a big-time win. Let me explain to you why that was such a big win. For those who don't know, we know the 8 teams that'll be in the playoffs in the Western Conference, but we don't really know the seeding, right? Started to clarify itself a little bit more tonight. Here's what happened. With the Thunder winning that game, they move up to the 6th slot. They're about a half game ahead of the San Antonio Spurs, and the Houston Rockets dropped to number 3. They were in contention to grab that 2 seed from the Denver Nuggets, but that loss hurt them. The Thunder, obviously, like everyone else, are trying to avoid the Golden State Warriors in the first round. They're locked in at number 1. The Rockets trying to get that 2 spot, so in case the second round they have to go against Denver, they can have home court, you know? I don't think the Rockets are afraid of Denver. I also don't think the Thunder, as you just seen them pull off this big-time win, I don't think they're necessarily afraid of Houston. Right now, if the playoffs started today, we only got 1 game left, the Rockets would take on the Thunder. So this game you just seen right there, you get like 6 or 7 more games of it. A phenomenal first-round matchup. 2 stars versus 2 stars. I would love it. But again, there's a lot to be decided. I brought up to you that the Thunder are a half a game ahead of San Antonio right now for 6 or 7. The Thunder have the Milwaukee Bucks, I believe, for their last game of the season. And if I'm the OKC Thunder, I'm intentionally losing that game because now I don't believe the Rockets can catch up with the Nuggets. So now you could kind of fall back and take the 7th slot. If I'm OKC. Now, I don't believe they're afraid of Houston, but obviously, if you can, you'd rather play Denver in the first round. So I think that's how it breaks down right now. The San Antonio Spurs for sure have the tiebreaker against the OKC Thunder. They won 2 out of 3 against them, right? So pretty much if the Thunder lose and the Spurs win their last game, I'm pretty sure the Spurs got Dallas in their last game. Obviously, they can win that game. It depends on what the Spurs want, right? I know they're going to be trying to get Denver, but Denver's been they've kicked the Spurs' butt a little bit. Also, Houston's kicked the Spurs' butt a little bit this year. So if there is a lot going on, I can't believe OKC came back and win this game. Big win. Houston, their chances at the 2 seed have been spoiled with that loss. But yeah, this is a big time win. There's playoff ramifications behind this one. And also, I know I saw the poll with the random NBA players the other day that said Russell Westbrook was the most overrated player in the NBA. Who cares? It's random players who are anonymous, whatever. Can we give Russ some credit? I mean, he came down, drilled the 3, then came out, and came back and got the lay-in and get it down to 1. And look at that pass on the money to his guy. You blame Russell Westbrook for not being a facilitator when he needs to, taking too many shots. Well, that time he made the right play. He got it to the best shooter on that team, Paul George, and he buried the 3. Now, I've been critical of Russ, but if he's going to play that type of role in the playoffs, that Thunder team can make it to the Western Conference Finals. I believe that with the right matchup. Congrats to the Thunder on a big-time win as they beat the Rockets. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. They are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr. Taliaferro.
Mr.Taliaferro.
Mr. Taliaferro.
Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr.Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV. Here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.